Malawian boy.
If you want to.
What is going on? What is going on?
What to do? What's happening? How are you? How's everybody? How are you, Wantali?
I'm good. How are you? How are you? How's it going?
I'm good. First of all, welcome again to another exquisite episode of 5 Rounds. As usual, you know, on a Saturday, we have a bit of fun and we always have a special guest for you. As you can see down there, our lady, Harifa, is out here with us. We are going to know a lot about her. If you have any questions you want to know about her, what we're going to bring to you, what we know about her, we're going to tell you, and you can ask as well what you want to know more about her. Harifa Daly, say hi to the people.
Hi guys. How are you? My name is Harifa Daly and I'm live here. I'm so excited to be here actually.
We're excited to have you here. First of all, before we start the show, we just want to let you know, guys, make sure you subscribe to the podcast, share, like, and make sure you say to another friend, so another friend can tell another friend to be on this, to come here and look at what we bring you. We're going to get a lot of good stories from this lady because this here doing live with us on Five Rounds podcast is second nature because she owns her own show. I'm not going into details, but she owns her own show too. So that's we had to bring her down so we can have a good chat. First of all,
quick brief. Who is Harifa for people that don't know her? For example, somebody like me who lives in the UK.
You don't know. Yes.
Who is Harifa? Give us a
Harifa. Before she explains herself, who she is, what I'd say, just let you guys know inside. She's a motivational speaker / actress / writer. Listen, I can keep on going with the slashes.
Keep going, slash.
There are too many of them. You know what I mean? Like this is a power woman of Africa. You know what I mean? One of the power women of Africa. Yeah, you need to clap to that. We need to clap. Hey, by the way.
Come on. Okay.
Hey,
so
no, we like to keep on. Before we go on, we've got one comment there. She says, "Nice hair, Harifa." From Anne Mary Kirsty. She says, "Nice hair, Harifa," as it is on the screen. Harifa, as much as I know her in person as a person, I think she's a very strong woman because of the stories she'll tell you, what she's done with her life. She's wrote a book. I personally, I haven't read the book, but I've actually bought it now. I actually bought it on Amazon.
And you didn't read? Oh my God.
No, I'm going to be honest. Look, I only just bought it recently because I was like, what? She wrote a book. I actually didn't know. Before we actually had to ask you to bring it over, I said, I heard that she wrote a book and I looked at the life menu and I looked at the script of talking about the book. I was like, this would actually be an interesting book.
But hold on a minute, Ovita. Where is this book? Where is it? Where can we get it?
This book, that's what I just said. I bought it on Amazon. It's on Amazon. If you've got Amazon Prime, you can actually read the book for free.
That's it. So so Harifa's book is on Amazon. The link is in the description as well, guys. You can click it on there. I think Ovi just butchered the brief of what the book is about. So basically, the book is about her life experiences and the motivation towards that, how she came about to be who she is, and also the advice she gives you to motivate you as a person. I wouldn't say I've read the whole book, but I've read your thesis. I read the brief part of it and sort of dug into it as well. So that is what the book is about. As Ovita said, if you've got Amazon Prime, click onto that. It's free, absolutely, on Amazon Prime. But if you don't, you can click and read the sample. If you love it, buy the book, man. Support.
It's only €7 something as well. You know what I mean? €7. Come on, guys, €7 is nothing. You know what I mean? You wouldn't buy even one pint, price of a pint.
Absolutely. Just going to dive into the comments real quick. So Anne Marie was first. She said, "Look, nice hair, Harifa," she says. And then we got True City Fan. Everybody's obsessed with your hair, Harifa. Come
Yeah,
on.
that hair. That hair. Love you.
You might need to plug your stylist.
My daughter
So,
actually makes all this week.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Or is it your daughter?
Yes.
You need to shout out. You need to shout out your daughter. Give her
Shout out.
Shout out to Andriana for making my hair.
And Andriana, well done, man. Your mom styled you. You grew up, and now you're styling your mom. Well done. Well done.
Absolutely.
Do you know? Do you know what I'm gonna say? The reason why Anne Marie has noticed the hair so quick because she's a hairdresser. So the first thing when she seen the hair, she knew straight away that nice hair. That's the only.
That's good.
But anyway, to drive into it, Harifa, you introduce yourself to the audience. Tell them who you are, where you're from, where are you calling us from, where are you live from.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Okay, hi guys, how you doing? And my Malawi people, mliwanji mazlo no itai silibwino. Sadia itingo kulambalala ni bangono mazlo uno tijezeko. Well, my name is Harifa Daly, but my close friends always call me Hamida. And my tradition name is Chikondi, that means love. So I'm all about love.
It's love in the building.
Yeah, I don't really like to say much about myself, but I always say I'm a survivor. I'm a strong person, and I like to see good in others.
Yes.
So in terms to what I do is I'm a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
I actually wrote a book that won an award in Aberdeen, which was the best motivation yeah. And the book is called Life Menu. I talked about my life experiences and how I overcome it, and I talk about faith, I talk about anger, I talk about abuse, I talk about forgiveness. So it tackles everything when it comes to life, because people always say, oh, life is this, life. Nobody can really teach us life. Okay. Life is like a menu. You've been given it there. So you choose exactly what you want to eat on the table, right?
Yeah.
There's always a menu. So I decided to say, you know what? Life has a menu. The things, the choices we make, those are the menus, you know? So, yeah, so I decided
That's
to
right.
share with people. Yeah. And I'm also a caregiver. I did psychology. Yeah, I did psychology. I studied psychology, but I diverted. Now I'm a caregiver. I work. Oh yes, and I love being a caregiver. Trust me, I love my job, and I work with great people, great team. That makes my job easier. And seeing other people happy, seeing me doing things for people that cannot do for themselves makes me happy, and it keeps me going really. And the other thing, what else? I do red carpet events. 2-3 years ago.
All right. Oh no, I actually seen something. I actually seen something. Yeah, because you'll be posting. I'd be snoozing. I'd be like, "Oh right, Harifa. Okay, come down now, Harifa. Come on now. Come on."
Yeah, I hosted a lot and a lot of events in Ireland. I work with the great teams of people like from Nigeria, Cameroon. I work with a lot, and I can't count how many shows that I've hosted. And also, I was on a TV show called First Date. And,
did you go on First Date? Okay, so one time.
I just want it for fun. I want
Okay, so
something crazy, something fun.
Okay, before you go on though, Harifa, right? So one time, you know First Date, yeah?
What is First Date? I don't watch national TV. But go on.
Because I know because you're from England, all right. So for the people here who don't understand what First Date is, so First Date is a show. I think it's on TV4. Is it TV4? Is it? RTE, yeah. No, sorry, RTE. Okay. And the show is basically you can apply for it, and they match you with someone to go on a date, and they show it on television. So if you like each other, you go back again and they interview and they say, "Oh yeah, I think we're gonna go for a second date."
To do something because people always look at me like I'm too strict. I'm too tied up. I wanted to be crazy. So
we should have found that footage.
That is true. That is true.
If I knew, would have looked for it. And anyway, for the fact that you've mentioned the book, we're going to start with the book. There's a show. We're going to talk about Fashion Hero. We're going to start with the book since you mentioned the book. I don't know. One time, would you be able to put? Yeah,
before you get into the book, sorry, I'm just going to invite the guys in the chat. If you have questions for Harifa, feel free to ask her questions, because this is an interactive interview, guys. All right, so it's not just us who are asking the questions; it's you too. So, guys in the comments. But what I need you to do first is smash a like if you're feeling Harifa's hair and nails, guys. Come on, shut up, right. Let's go. Okay, so
it's about the hair.
Hey, I don't know. I want to there. Would you be able to just put the book picture first, just so people can see what is on the book?
Absolutely.
Oh, she even has one. But you know what? No, do you know what, Harifa? Do you know what? We're gonna put it on the side there. We're gonna put the picture there on the side. So guys, that's the Amazon. That's the Amazon. And as you can see, guys, it's if you've got Amazon Prime, you can read the book for free. I know who's gonna read it. Anne-Marie is gonna read it because she loves reading like a mad. If you have no Amazon, you can buy it for £7.14.
You can convert it to euros.
In euros, we're talking about €9, 80 cents.
Yeah, come on, support Harifa there. Come on, let's have a read on that.
Give her a buzz. Give her a buzz. Give her a buzz. Give her a buzz. That's the book. Life.
We've already got a question for you straight out from Freddie and Jade Vlogs. They say, how long did it take you to write the book?
To be honest, this one, it didn't take me long, actually. I think it was less than a month.
What?
Yeah, this one was less than a month. This is not my first book, actually. It was
come on. What?
Oh yeah. I work with great team, you know. I write every single day. Okay, so I take pictures of my life every single day. I take pictures. I write everything every single day. So these are the things I write every day. And one day I was bored. I was just sitting in my room and I just started looking at it and I just piled everything together. And then just say, you know what, I need to make a little book as a life menu. And I did. And I worked with this publisher. He's from Nigeria. His name is Ebuka. He's actually on Facebook. I'm like, you know what, I want to publish my book, but I want to be, I don't want to work with people that I don't understand. I just want, because I've seen your work. He's like, oh yeah, why not? And I did it. And so what I did, I just put on Amazon only soft copies, but I wanted to have my own hard copy so I can make some money for myself. Because
the hustle's real.
You don't really make anything at all when it's on Amazon. So I worked with this guy in Nigeria and he printed all my books. I paid him. So I sell all my hard copies myself. I just give Amazon to do the soft copies. I do hard copies.
Yeah. So basically, you're telling us that all of us in 5 rounds, 5 of us are going to get a copy. We're going to buy a book from you, but we want it signed with your autograph. You know what I mean?
Oh, personally, actually. A lot of people, do you know how many copies I sold in Ireland? What I did is before I hosted the event for my book launch, I wanted to do something different. So I wrote the letter to the president. I said, you know what, I'm about to publish my book and I want you to read it before I publish it and tell me what you think. And then I sent it to ministers and a few politicians in Ireland. So the president actually wrote me back to say, you know what, it's great. And then I wish you all the best. And and so one of my books is in the president's office, actually, library. And
fair play to you.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so what I did is on my book launch, instead of making it free, I say to people, you know what? When you come in, it's free. Just buy a book. So I had a lot of people. I think the first day, that day I sold a lot of books, and I had great women from Malawi that supported me all year, and they actually paid a lot of money for my book. I think the book they paid about 500 euros. I remember there were few girls from Malawi. There were Bablam Pambachu, Faith.
Pampachula, yes, Faith.
Yeah, Faith. There were two Faith, Queen Mother. She was there. She supported Miriamu. She was there. Andrew came from UK. She was there. And who else did I forget? There were lots of Malawian people there. Few girls that came to support me, and it was amazing to see girls supporting one another.
Big up, big up, Malawian girl power. Big up
Malawian girl power. Give her the clap. Give her the clap. Give her the clap. Hey, okay. So let's say for hard copy, what's the retail price? What are we talking about if we want to get a hard copy?
Okay, so for the hard copy, I sell it for 15 euros.
Okay.
And it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. You're gonna have it for life. And it's something that you can, when you buy this for yourself, it is just for yourself, because there's some places you are going to have a conversation with me. The way I wrote the book, it's not like you're reading a novel or a book. I wrote it like when you're reading, it's like you're having conversation with me. So there's certain places you have to talk to me and answer me, and then you can't give someone else. You can't give a gift because they're gonna know your secrets.
Yeah.
Absolutely true. Absolutely. So guys, get that book. Get that.
They better get that book. Me, as we're doing it for podcast for our 5 rounds, we're gonna talk about it later. We're getting 5 anyway. We're gonna talk about it later after this. We're getting 5. And obviously, because it's 5 rounds, we're probably gonna get. We'll talk about it.
Absolutely.
But we need a signature in it, so when you have the book.
Right. Gonna jump to the next comment. So again, Freddie and Jade said, "Look, how many books do you have? How long have you been writing for?" I guess that's the follow-up question.
Okay, so I did the first one was Communicating with God. That was my first book. And it was self-published. I didn't put it on Amazon. It's self-published. And I did the second, Our Thoughts. I worked with the team of women. It was about 4 or 5 people. It's called Our Thoughts. And it was a project that I worked with other people. So now, and then I did the Life Menu. And now I'm working on another book called The Key. Yes.
The Key. Okay, that's very good. Very good.
She's making moves.
Now you're getting a lot of love from the comments.
More like getting bored and trying to share life experiences, because most of the time the things that we can't really discuss with other people, we like to put it down and write it and read it over and over ourselves. But sometimes we'll be like, okay, you know what? I want to give it out. I want to be able to share. Yeah.
This is another comment on the bottom from Anne-Marie Casey. I will therefore get the Kindle edition of the book. Something I've always said, I would like to do any advice on writing your own book. She would like to get advice on writing her own book.
So
that's why she's.
To me, I always tell people, don't get too tense. Like, oh my God, I have to write a book. It's one of, it's not an easy thing to be able to share your thoughts. Okay. There are so many things. Maybe it depends. What are you writing for? Are you writing based on true life stories or self, or maybe you're writing about, agriculture or something.
Whatever topic you talk.
Whatever topic you want to share. So you have to know that when it goes out, first thing psychologically, you have to know that when it goes out, there'll be people criticizing you, there'll be people talking about you, there'll be people. So you have to be ready mentally. And then second, you don't have to be too stressed. Oh, I have to write. Oh, this. No, just take one day at a time. Take one day at a time, And the thing is, with me, I didn't use big English. I used plain English, A, B, C, D.
Yeah. A, B, C, D.
You don't have to go
Sending the
into
message.
dictionary. What the hell is she saying?
Yeah. You're sending the message. Did you get the message? The question you asked her, did you get the message? So for you guys there that don't understand what she said there, I know because it's Chichewa and we mix it up all the time, guys. What she said there is basically just write it in Chilomwe. So Chilomwe is like a traditional. I'm Lomwe myself. One of the traditional.
That's a surprise. That is a surprise.
Well, yeah, I am Lomwe. I am actually Lomwe. I am Lomwe.
We're all Lomwe. We're all.
Are we? Oh, we're all Lomwe.
That is a surprise. That's a surprise.
Yeah, I am Ovita. Erukurugu Okarapama.
All right. So basically, what Harifa was trying to say was, look, she made the book as easy to read as possible because she's trying to reach everyone, you know. So she didn't want to complicate the language so that everybody understand what she's saying because it's coming straight from the heart and into your mind. You know what I mean? So that is why she did that. She even said, look, she could have written it in her mother tongue, which is Lomwe,
in my native language.
Her native language, you know, which is Lomwe, you know, because that's the easier way for her to communicate to you. Also, so we have a few comments. So I got Catherine Maramba all the way from Canada. Maramba, sorry, Catherine, I butchered your name there. She says, you got this. That's an emoji, but it'll show up later. So she says, you got this. And I've got a question from Hazy Rain, who says, look, what motivates you to write books? So why did you decide, look, I'm going to be an author and I'm going to inspire people by writing books?
Life, actually. Life.
Because what you've been through.
The information that is not shared, it's nothing. So I wanted to share my life experiences with someone because it's more like education as well. You are teaching someone, you are helping someone. Because trust me, there's so many people and so many women out there that struggle with anger. They don't know how to deal with it. And there are so many people out there that have to overcome abuse. They don't know how to come out of it. And there are some people that are struggling with faith. How do I believe? How do I have faith to do this thing? And there are some people out there that they have been going through challenges in their own marriages, in their own relationships. How are they going to come out of it? So I have tasted a little bit of all those things.
Okay.
And I'm like, you know what, darlings? I got you. So
she got you.
It is those.
Give her the buzz. Give her the buzz.
Give her the buzz, man. She got you.
Give her the buzz. She got you.
Okay, so I've got a question. Because you spoke about dealing with anger. How does one acknowledge that they have anger issues and deal with them? Because most of the time you find that anger is a reaction, right? And a lot of people do not realize they have anger issues until somebody on the receiving end says, hey, you have a problem. Do you know what I mean? How does one deal with that before it reaches that point, basically?
First of all, forgiveness.
Forgiveness. That's a tough one.
Boom.
Because for you to be angry, there's something that triggers that. And before you even identify that, for you to forgive yourself, you have to be able to understand who you are. Many people will struggle in trying to understand who we are as human beings. We are just living. Oh, hey, what's your name? My name is Ovi. I know your name is Ovi, but who you are? What? Like, if someone asks you who you are, many people just, oh, my name is Ovi, or my name is Harifa. Because we cannot really explain who we are. So for you to be able to deal with the anger, you have to be able to forgive yourself, to forgive that thing, to identify the reason why do you get angry. and find it. When you find it, work on that thing. It might be a family member that upset you, and every time you see them, you get upset. You just don't want to. You just feel like you are boiling. Unless you tackle that issue, you'll be able to deal with the problem that is making you so angry. Because anger is one of the most difficult demon that you can ever experience. Sometimes friends, they upset us and said, you know what, I'm so angry with this person, I'm done. And then they'll say, oh, let's forgive each other. They'll forgive each other. But then when you see that person, you're still having that burning sensation, that anger, that you just feel like it means you haven't worked on that until you find that problem and work on that and forgive yourself for allowing that thing to happen, not blaming that person or whoever causes it, because you allow it from the first place. Nothing happens to you if you don't allow a situation to happen.
Yeah.
Forgiveness. You forgive yourself first.
Strong words right there. Strong words right there. Listen, before I say anything to that, guys, please smash the like, smash the subscribe, smash the share.
Share it to your friends.
This is content. This is content.
This is content. This is from our lovely queen of Africa, one of our queens from Africa, Harifa Daly. And I think those words, even me right there, I was listening to you, I was like, God damn, I'm gonna make a change in my life from right now. You know, you deserve to be that motivational speaker, because if to everybody there that is watching this, that's listening to this, whatever come out of her there, just it is something that you should think about it. I think personally there, I've thought about it. I was like, okay, that's why I get angry. I get angry myself. Everybody gets angry, but I've never thought in the concept the way you put it across to everybody here.
Lovely. We'll get back to you, TDJ. So we're just gonna go to the comments real quick.
Hey, Harifa, there's Anne-Marie Casey again. She says, great advice. Thank you. I love writing. I have always said I must now. I'm in the mind frame of I will fictional. I would like to do. Thank you. Good points to follow.
Yeah.
And listen to that.
So what she's saying is she's an aspiring writer, and she's looking to go on the fictional side of it, and she's taking the points that you've given on the book that you've done, and she's taking them in, and pretty much she appreciates what you're the advice.
I'm honored.
I'm honored. Yeah. So that was Anne-Marie. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Then we got another question for Hazy Rain. I think that one. I think so. That's a very similar question to the motivation one. So it says, look, when did you first realize you wanted to be a writer? I don't know if you have a different answer to it, but I believe you said because of your experiences that motivated you to write, to share. Maybe you have a different answer, but yeah, go on, carry on. Sorry.
She said when. She said when.
When
think everybody's ready. Yeah, everybody's ready. You are ready. Everybody's ready for everything. It's just fear hold us back. And everybody is ready to do something, but because doubts make us not want to do it. So for me, I was always that type of a person who has so much imagination. I talk to myself all the time, not because I'm crazy. I was the type
we don't know about that now. Unless
I hope your kids weren't like, mommy's crazy. She's talking to herself.
And it's very funny. It's very funny for people that know I get bored easily. Like when I'm around people, I can be bubbly. People, they can see me, I'm bubbly, but I'm that type of person. I don't hold a conversation. Like I get bored easily on the phone because I always think I'm wasting time. I have so much things to talk about. So much things
because your brain is always running.
I discover a lot of things. You say what?
No, I'm saying because your brain is always running, thinking of I should do this, I should
Yeah,
do that. That's why, yeah,
I
you get bored.
think my brain, my mind is faster than a speeding bullet, right?
Okay.
It's so fast. And I am that type of a person is always working. I see a lot of things, I see a lot of ideas. I can develop an idea now and see it come to life. But then to start building it, I'm like, oh, because another one has come. So I have to be able to say, you know what, come on, Harifa, focus on one
Go
thing,
on, yeah.
finish that. Okay. So when you're about to give birth to that idea, and you can start thinking about another idea. So when she said, when did I discover?
Yeah.
There was never a right time or there was never a date. But I
But can you
know
put
I'm
a
always ready to start something.
but can you put a timeline to it? So if we had to say when was the first day, that you thought, let's say if you had to put a timeline, when was the first, if you had to put a timeline, I'm just curiosity, because he has asked that question and I've actually thought about it. If you had to put a timeline right now, we're not here to ask you what age you are, but if you had to put a timeline that when did you think, I should start writing? Was it 6 years ago, 5 years
So
ago?
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something. When I was young, I used to have a friend of mine called Chris Emapila. He lives in Malawi. She's still in Malawi. When we were young, we had a book. She was my best friend. She lived in another town, and she lived in Palombe. I lived in another Nalingua, another village. So what we used to do, my mother had a boy who used to sell samosa from my village to there. So I had a book, and I still have that book since I was 14. I have it. So we used to write letters. I would write, dear my friend, I'm sitting here bored, blah, blah. I would send it with that boy and she'll respond it and send it back. So
Was
I
this
love writing.
just
I just
before
love
you
exchanging letters.
go on, yeah? Sorry,
Just
yeah.
before I
Sorry to
wrote the
cut you
book.
off. Before, yeah, just to cut, sorry to cut you off. So was when you're writing with your friend, was it in our native language or was it in our English?
That time, English was really difficult. You know, how are you?
How are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so I even have them. I don't know. The book is somewhere there, and I cherish it. And then when Facebook started, I remember. I think I joined Facebook in 2010. So I started writing all this motivation thing. When I wake up in the morning, I'll write. But my English was all over, like broken and spelling, grammar, and all this. And then people would laugh at me. I'm like, you know what? I don't care, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Even if you laugh at me, you get what I'm saying. So I keep doing it. I just know I love writing because I can't talk too much, but I love writing instead of me blabbing too much outside or maybe being with friends and no. I don't really like that. I don't really have time. I hardly even go to people and start visiting or gisting and all that. No, I get bored easily because I have to write or I have to think or I have to do something. So if you can't offer me that, if we can't have like a very smart conversation, I will cut you because I get bored easily.
You
I
know
know.
what?
It's
It
nice
really
to
sounds
see.
like
It's nice to see that you're still here. So it means we're not boring. Otherwise, you'd have cut us off.
we're getting away. You were getting away with it.
Lovely. And another question, as you can see, sometimes the guys in the comments, they'll take over the interview. So another question, right? What was one of the most surprising things that you learned in creating your books?
Reading it back to myself.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Reading it back to myself, and last topic, me just putting one topic within few minutes because something happened, and I was so angry. That's when I put that last topic. The book was done. I just told him, no. I want to send one more last topic about anger because I was so angry. Something happened at work. I was supposed to
Yeah.
go on a project and they didn't put me on that project. And I said, why did you not put me on that project? I was so angry, that boiling, and I hated. I don't want to say hate. I was just so angry. But then after that, in the morning, another project came and I was in a better project. And a soft voice spoke to me, said, listen, what you want is not what you deserve. You may want something, but God wants something different for you. He wants you to get what you deserve. You're being angry with something that will not benefit you, but God something that will benefit you and you enjoy it. So calm down. Forgive. It is not his problem, but sometimes things happen. That's when I sat down and I wrote about forgiveness. And then I changed it immediately and it was amazing. So it surprised me, said, oh my God. So my mind can just flip and work like this and bring something great like this, just like that.
Yeah.
Wow. So
before we go,
Auntie Dora, oh yeah.
subscribe, like, and share. We've got a lovely lady here, Harifa, and we're still going into more of the content of the stuff she does. Big thing as well, Amazon Life Menu. If you go onto your Google search and put Life Menu Harifa, Harifa,
Harifa Daly,
it will come there, and you can, if you have Amazon Prime, you can read the book for free. If you don't, you can pay €7.
Yeah.
So no, actually €9. If you're in England, pounds. If it's US dollars, it'll probably be $11 or something. But it's a book that's going to motivate you to maneuver into a different life.
Links in the description.
The links are going to be down there.
It's already there.
They're down there. All the descriptions are down there, and you can learn something from this lovely lady.
And that's a soft copy. But if they want a
hard copy,
they can inbox me. But that's a soft copy.
The description of our Instagram, our Facebook is going to be down there, and you can just click on it and you go straight to our page. Inbox her. You know what I mean?
Lovely. I'm just going to dig into the comments again. All right. Don't want to ignore these guys before they get angry.
Yeah.
So basically, Anne-Marie says, we got you, Harifa. I can't wait to read your book. This is Everything a Woman Must Read. And she's going to be plugging that book. She already plugged her friend as well. She said, look, you need to go and check it out. She plugged a friend right here. I said, listen, we need to check it out.
Jackie will be getting it too.
Okay.
Give it one more pass before I turn it into what I want to ask her.
Hold on a minute. More comments. So it is Kevin. It is Kelvin with a little bit of banter saying, like, Ovi, with them reading skills, you won't finish a single page in her book. Damn. All right.
Why does everybody pick on me?
So Christopher Kamaliza says, Damuze na yankule lome accent ya Antidoro. Come on, seriously. Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna go. Wow, Hazy is really firing these questions, man.
He never stops.
He says, "Look, do you also have talks about relationships?"
No, we'll go to that later because we're going to talk about the show she has, the talk show. So
okay,
we set that question.
No worries. Sorry, Hazy. We're gonna have to
save that question.
We're gonna have to save the question. All right.
That's question because the book is not about a relation, but she does a talk show. So we're gonna get to that. Kevin, hopefully, when Ovi is reading Harifa's book, he won't be on the wine, so he can take it all in.
As the wine, yeah.
Okay. Another comment from True City fan, because he's getting a bit iffy. He said, we need to have a free question section after this interview. Yeah, I mean, guys, if you still have questions for Harifa after this interview, just put them in the comments or follow her on Instagram. I'll get her Instagram link in the description so that you can follow her and ask all the questions that you need. Ovija, if you wanted to carry on to your next question, please.
The next question, Harifa. As we've talked about a book, there's so many things we can talk about you anyway. We're going to talk about this one thing. I know this one is going to be a quick one. I seen something. I really did understand. I didn't know what it. I seen it, and I was like, okay, I didn't even know you did this. You know, you surprised me. I know you, but you surprised me. I looked at something, fashion hero.
Fashion hero.
Well,
Fashion hero.
right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I seen that.
I'm waiting for the.
Yeah.
What was that? Tell.
okay,
I.
for fashion,
Mhm.
okay, for that one is a project that is coming up. It's still
revealed
there.
something
They're
amazing.
still looking for people. They're actually searching, I think, for 60 something countries or 20 something countries around the world. So they are picking people, like one or two people from different countries. So they are going to meet in one location, but it's going to be in Africa. I'm not supposed to disclose the venue yet
Okay.
because it's
Absolutely
not me.
not. Yeah.
I was one of the people that I entered the competition. So
Mm-hmm.
surprisingly, oh my God, they picked me up. They picked me as well to attend. So because of the COVID, the show has not been shot. They haven't started yet. So we are waiting until they open the gates or whatever. So yes, it's Fashion Hill. It's big. It's a big show. It's
What is it about?
it's all
So
over
it's
the
That's what.
world actually. So they choose. It's okay. It's about fashion. So they kind of take different ordinary people from different countries that are not models, that are not, the models type.
Type,
So
yeah.
and then they train them and they change them so they become models. And
Models.
then when you win, you may be maybe it's like I don't know what is it like. Just search it. Oh my God.
No, I
Well,
did. No, I said that's right. Look,
Just
how did I bring it up? Do you think I searched it, but I was just still trying
I
to.
know, but I can't talk because I can't talk much about it.
so you
Okay,
cannot
because
disclose
you
it, yeah.
you don't want to
When
disclose.
when you're under something, and they say you
Yeah,
can't talk much about it, but
about it. Yeah,
it's a big project that
I
they are
seen that.
taking about 36 countries all over the world. They choose one person or two from each country. So I was just lucky from Ireland here. Uh, they picked me, and from Malawi they picked me.
You know,
So
if you're going traveling, tell them I am your brother. We grew up together, so that I can just travel with you. You know what I mean?
no
No,
problem.
I had to ask you that one because I seen it, and a lot of people haven't
Yeah.
seen it, but I seen
No,
it,
because
and I was like,
it's a
what?
surprise. I've never talked
Yeah,
about it because it's a
people,
surprise.
it's hard. It's not on your page. It's not on your pages.
No,
You have.
I don't really put the project that are not finished because that's a big project, okay? And
Mm-hmm.
I was just lucky to be part of it, from how many people around the world, and I was chosen. So, and then I don't like to put it there before everything. I just wanted people to see. Ooh la
When it's
la,
right,
mama,
when
see.
It's
it's
a
oh,
surprise.
yeah. I see. No, that makes sense anyway. Look, you don't have to disclose it, but I seen it
Yeah.
anyway there.
True
Uh,
City fan says idols, yeah.
I kind of idols or something, but for fashion.
Yeah.
Another thing that
Yeah.
we can run to is Way.
The what?
The series, the television series. Everywhere I try to say.
You're
Oh,
terrible at
okay.
explaining things. You know that,
No,
right?
no, wait.
Convincing.
I'm going into it. I said,
All right.
me, the title that I picked up from it,
Hmm.
it's Way, is it?
What is
No,
anyway?
the new eye.
It's the new eye. I know.
Yes.
No, don't get me wrong. Because you know why? Harifa? Because ever since I've been seeing trailers of that, all you've been putting for me was hashtag Teniwe.
Yeah, but the new eye.
The new eye.
Yeah,
It
it's
Yeah.
makes
called
sense.
New Eye. It's a TV series. It's a TV
Yeah.
series that has been shot in Ireland. I worked with different a great producer. She's from Nigeria, but worked with a lot of Irish actors and actresses. It's amazing. And for the first time in my life, I'm a very shy person when it comes to screen, because if I wanted to act, I could have started acting long time because I have great friends that are producers and great actresses in Africa that
Yeah.
they would ask me, come on, be in the movie. But because sometimes I just love to have that my quietness, my craziness all to myself. I don't want everything just to be like for people to say, oh, Harifa, Harifa, Harifa. I just wanted to have a little bit of my privacy as well. So I
Yeah.
never really gone into movies. And then luckily, okay, one day a friend of mine, she's a producer. She's like, you know what? I like you. I want you to be in this movie. I said, I've never acted. He said, yeah, you can be. You can do it. They wanted a badass woman, like a big tough drug
She's
dealer. She's
badass.
rich. She's this. She's this. So for the first time in my life, actually, she put me on, and I was. It was great. It was great. It's called The New Eye. The experience was amazing. I was nervous at the first time, but then she's like, no, just be there, because I'm a very shy person. Very, very shy. But people don't know that. But imagine
Yeah.
the screen is right here and you have to do, and it wasn't easy. But yeah, I did it. So, and the series they're still shooting the series. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's Ovi.
me,
Just to
I'm gonna
just to
accept
say,
it.
no, just to say, when I'd seen a photo of Harifa that she had posted on Facebook, I said, "Oh my gosh, she's injured," and I seen her face, and she's got like scars on it, and I was like so scared, and I said, "How? What happened?" And yeah, we hope to watch it, and we hope that you share the series with us so we can find out what you'd actually done to have the gun in your hands
Yeah.
pointing at a gentleman as well as have scars in there. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to catch up on that one.
She says, I remember there's a scene. She says, "You do your job." Somebody's talking about you being sniped, and you're like, "You do your job."
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
"Okay."
yeah. That
That's
was
so
a
gangster.
nice guy.
I'm like, okay, that's so gangster. Come on, Harifa. Yeah, to me, dude, I was like, oh my god.
I'm like,
Okay.
I was like, God damn it, just do your job.
Work, yeah, damn it, just do your job. And he presses onto the car. Hey,
So,
And then
Hey.
that was the last. The minute he put the car on, the car blew up.
yes, yeah, and then
But
because
I
boom.
survived.
Okay, all right. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Hazy Rain there has asked, where can you watch the series? Is it out yet? And listen, don't get me wrong, because I see you posting it, and all I see is hashtag Tewilin.
You've
Hey,
been
No,
the new
the
eye.
The new eye. You've been
No, I know.
For the last time.
No, I want
The
to
new
find.
eye.
I want to find out what is the Teni way.
He reads
I say-
it like he sees it.
The Teni way. What is the Teni way? Hashtag Teni way.
Yeah.
Oh, the new eye. The new eye.
Now I understand kuti ndiwe muromo weniweni ulephera kuwerenga zona.
Sataona zili malembo so yeah.
Munazona. Isa.
Okay.
But Hezrain is asking, where can I watch the series?
Yeah. Where can we watch?
Okay, so the series are not out yet. They're still. It was just a teaser, so they're still shooting. So once it's out, the producer, I think she's gonna work trying to get it on Netflix, trying to get it on all platforms. Please God. So whatever.
Oh my gosh,
where she'll put it,
Netflix.
I'll let you know, guys.
Wantali,
Yes,
is
sir.
there any possibility that you can get on a page there to play the teasers that are on the Facebook?
The teasers.
Unless
Let's try to search, and we hope that your page is an open page that we can.
no,
actually show
like I can
everyone
play. I can play them for my Facebook. Unless
I think you can share as well.
I can, yeah.
else.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Well, so
let's talk while I search it out.
Yeah.
Of course. So, and also try and figure out that hashtag, the new eye.
The new eye. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. No. Nah, all over Ngona. So listen, Harifa, I keep she's trolling you now. Now she's trolling you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you are in English.
Actually, True City Fan brought a very, very good call. He said, "Look, it might be copyrighted, so we can't play it. We can't play it."
Can we not? Yeah.
No.
But it's from our Facebook page.
Doesn't if it's being recorded by a certain studio and is contracted to that studio can copyright us basically. So
All right.
you can describe how it works like you did. You can describe it or show a picture. You can do that if you want, but otherwise
Okay.
they're gonna take us
It
down.
was really good. It was good. It was fun. It was challenging. It was experience. It was adventure. And me being a person that I cannot be in my daily basis, it was kind of a challenging. Being the boss who commands people and a woman who's like, hey, what's the like the deals, making deals, drugs, and all that.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, damn. I just discovered, I'm like, damn, I have the bad side. Oh my God, I can be badass. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
Like Al Pacino.
The minute you change into that character, you'll be like, oh my God, damn, I can be that badass. Okay.
What? Like in that situation, what was the most thing that you're most afraid of? Like just being in the play.
Afraid. I don't really.
Does she look like a woman that's
really-
afraid of anything?
No,
I don't think.
I like
At this stage.
you know.
Yeah.
At this stage, she's
I don't.
scary.
She's playing
I like to dare myself so much in a way that I can feel my heart shake. You know what I mean? I like to dare myself. I like to challenge myself. I like the adrenaline in my body. When scary, I like scary things. I like to dare myself. I haven't reached the point that I dare myself so much in a way that I get scared.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not
But I'm
yet.
getting there.
Girls,
But
listen
I'm
to
getting
this.
there.
Don't be afraid. Push and be great.
Yeah.
That's a reason. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, this is a very good question. If I ask you my question, so Hazy Rain says, "Look, did you ever act? Was this your first gig? Was this your first acting gig?"
Yeah.
Okay, that answers the question.
Yeah.
What I was going to ask is, look, Harifa, your reputation precedes you because obviously I'm over the other side of the ocean, and every time I heard your name, and these guys were like, "Oh yeah, Harifa, yeah, well known." Again, so coming from a person like me, why is it so that you are well known amongst the youth or amongst the people in Ireland? Do you know what I mean? Is it because of the book? Is it because of your motivational speaking? What is the key here? What am I missing that you have?
I think maybe Facebook. Maybe just Facebook.
Okay, so what you're
social media.
So what you're saying is I should just put motivational tweets on Facebook and I'm gonna become Harifa. Right. I'm taking the notes down.
That's a difference.
I think
Sets you apart.
I think just be good. Right? Just do good, be good, and be yourself. Be different. Be unique. Don't enter in people's traps because there's a lot of traps. When you see a trap, jump. When you see trouble, take another direction. When you smell it, cover your nose. Don't be in people's business and just mind your own business.
Mind your own business.
Very good.
It's easier to get into people's traps because there are so many traps that you cannot see with your eyes, right? Because a lot of people intend to walk without looking where we are going. We are looking different directions. There's so many things that a best friend or a sister or a friend can do to you without you knowing, but they're harming you without you knowing. And the people that you see, the people you call friends, the people you confide in, they'll destroy you without you knowing. So when you smell that, take a different direction.
That is a
It's
heavy
okay.
message.
Give her a clap. Give her a
Give
clap.
her a clap.
Oh
That
my
is a
goodness
heavy
me!
message.
How many claps is she supposed to be getting?
No, she needs that clap. She needs that clap.
I swear
Guys,
that's a clear message.
Guys,
I know, right?
guys. She deserves it because she's out here, like she's putting the grind, she's putting the time, she's putting her own time, books, TV series, and all that. Like this is this is something you should appreciate. This is a woman you should look at and you should say, God damn, yeah, you can do it. Everybody can do it. And she's saying to everyone, you can do it as long as you put your focus as what she's saying. Because it's easy to do something when you have someone that has done it and is telling you. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and someone come to me and tell me, oh, Peter, yeah, you can do it. But this guy doesn't even have a pen. He doesn't have nothing to show me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you've written a book, it's easy to convince someone to tell them, yes, you can write a book.
Yeah.
I want in the comment. Okay, go on.
You can write a book in 1 month. That's what she said.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's the
you
spirit.
can.
That's
If
the
she did it,
As
man.
long as you put your mind, if you have the money, if you have the knowledge, you have the time, you have the space, you can do it.
Absolutely.
Guys, I want fire emojis there in the comments. Fire emojis for this lovely lady, Harifa, please. Fire. Burn this place down. Burn this place down.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Before we finish up our first half anyway of our interviews, I know one child has got 2 billion questions to ask.
No, I don't have 2 billion questions. All I wanted to do is ask the guys in the comments, right? Do you have any more questions for Harifa before we take her to Instagram? As you know, we're going to take her to Instagram where we're going to get a little bit more relaxed, and then we're going to start talking about stuff like relationships and all that stuff, all the fun stuff, all right?
And
so guys, we'll give you about 2 minutes. If you have a question, please put it in the comments. If not, we're going to go to Instagram, so we'll take a 5-minute break, but go to Instagram.
Thank you very much, Harifa. And
we'll let you know. So, Vida, if you want to close the show.
Close it up, guys. We appreciate everybody. Yes.
Yeah. She always has a
The
last
other
message.
thing before I go, I want to tell all the ladies out there.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah. Don't be afraid or be intimidated by another woman. And don't look at another woman thinking the life is perfect and you have so much pressure wanting to be or compete.
Key.
I am my own mistakes. I have made so many mistakes and I've learned from them. I can never look at myself like I'm perfect, like I'm good. I have so many challenges. I have my own struggles. I have my own days that I feel like, ooh, you know what I mean? So what I can advise everybody there, don't look at the social media and you feel like, oh my God, I want to be like that. Oh my God, you have to be better than the person you're looking at. A lot of people ask me, oh, Harifa, I want to be like you. I say, hold up. You don't want to be like me. Pray to God to be better than me. Do you know what I mean? Because where I pass, maybe you may not be able to reach and survive. So be better than me. So when you look at another person, don't be intimidated. Love them. And always forgive. If you have issues with someone, forgive them, let it go. But when you forgive them, it doesn't mean that you have to eat the same table. You can say hi from the distance. Your hand is high enough to say hi. So yeah. And remember you are special and beautiful. You can be anything you want to be. Don't be afraid, because at the end of the day, people will judge you anyway.
Hey, Harifa, the amount of fire emojis you've got there, you've got fire emojis, claps. You've got,
no, that's a key. That's a key.
That's key. Like Harifa,
what you just said there. What you said there is very important, because we come from a culture that is, I say, parent narrated. So your parents want you to be something, but then you might not want to be that person. You know what I mean? So be your own person. That's a very, very good, very good piece of information. Be your own person. Figure yourself out. As you said yourself, you said, look, you had to step out in your book. In fact, you said, I think at 16, was it? You had to step out of your own shadow, out of your own lane, and sort of figure out who you are, at that age,
Who you are.
Yeah. So no, absolutely. That's
That is amazing.
I
That
am
was
so honored
very
and thank you
amazing.
for having me.
No, we appreciate you
really
came. You
appreciate
actually
you.
came through, and it's good that you've came out here and you've talked all about all this. A lot of people are motivated from what you've said, and a lot of people will be motivated from what you've said today. Even myself, it's not only to a woman, to a man, every human being, right? Even myself, I can feel that motivation when you're keeping it through. It's very inspiring. We appreciate even your time.
Thank you.
For you to come out here and have a chat with us. We'll be going back live on Instagram. I don't know. Probably I will have a chat with you. Probably might try and get you through as well.
Yeah.
So we'll be live in 5 minutes, guys. We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break, then we'll go live on Instagram. Please join us. The link is in the bio, guys. The link is in the bio. It's under our socials. If you click that link, you get to our Instagram. Follow us if you haven't. Also, like Ovi said, guys, subscribe. Guys, fire emojis. If you're feeling her hair, personality. I mean, she's not just looks, she's personality as well.
Her book.
Come on, guys. It's Harifa Daly, and
I'm so honored. Thank you.
Guys, we're gonna get Harifa to say this. Harifa, what's the name of this podcast? 5 rounds.
What a fail!
It's a fail.
Oh, you want me? Okay, wait.
Yeah, it's you. Okay, we're gonna go again.
Okay,
what's the name of this podcast? Okay, so when I say what's the name of this podcast, 5 rounds. Okay, what's the name of this podcast?
Yeah, it's 5 rounds.
That's what we wanted. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you on Instagram.
See you on Instagram.
It's really amazing.